open your eyes.
This scene is the first scene from one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies, Vanilla Sky. It is also one of the most expensive scenes ever filmed because they had the whole Times Square closed to film this iconic scene. But that's not why it's so iconic. It foreshadows the whole movie and it shows us 5 important things. The first thing we hear in the movie is "Open Your Eyes," which was the title of the original movie. But other than that, it became the main theme of the movie. David uses it as an alarm, literally, but he should use it to accept reality. Throughout the whole movie he tries to escape it. He won't acknowledge that his face is damaged, he won't accept his mistakes or accept that he is deep down lonely. And he even refuses to accept the fact that one day he will be dead. He wants to escape from harsh reality, so he turns to lucid dream. There he has everything he wants, Sophia, face, and everything else he wishes. But that's the problem. He's asleep inside a fantasy because reality hurts too much. The "open your eyes" alarm literally means stop running away from reality. But by the end, he figures out what it means to live, and that is to accept both pleasures and suffering in your life. And that's what makes life so beautiful. After we hear that alarm, we see David waking up alone. The funny thing is that when we wake up, we jump into reality. However, he wakes up into a dreamlike world. That world reflects David's mind. Him waking up alone represents his separation from reality, but also shows how he is separated from other people. No one truly knows him. He gives people the version of himself that he thinks they'll like and sticks with it. He's afraid of doing what he actually likes, and because of that, no one actually knows him. That's why he is alone in a circle full of people. As he wakes up, we see him take out the white hair in order to maintain that perfect image. Then he goes to his luxurious but empty house. He gets in his car, and then we see that he didn't just wake up from a dream, he just got in one. Once he arrives in Times Square, he's shocked to find out that New York is completely empty. This shows that, just like the city, David is very good on the outside, but inside he's missing the human personality that makes him who he is. Just like New York City isn't the same without its people. The city feels real but not alive, and that's the scary part. It feels controlled, which David believes is good. That's why he tries to have the same control over his life with the lucid dream. That world is horrifying, and David will learn that by the end. The scene also isn't questioning us whether David is dreaming or not. We know it, he is. Instead, it asks us what makes something real. David experiences things that feel completely real to him. His emotions are real. His love is real. His fear is real. His suffering is real. But the things that cause those emotions might not be real. And that's the problem, because David doesn't understand that. This connects us directly to the film's larger message. If you create reality where you are beautiful, loved, successful, free from all pain, would that be better than living in a real world? Of course, everyone will probably say yes, me included. But the movie teaches us that life is beautiful because it's real, and not because it's perfect. What all of this shows is that a perfect fantasy isn't necessarily better than the imperfect reality. This is the deepest idea of the entire film. David initially has what appears to be an ideal life, but he doesn't accept it. He takes Sophia for granted, he behaves selfishly, he treats relationships as thinks he can control, then he loses everything. After losing it, he becomes obsessed with recreating that ideal life. A perfect world has no meaning if you know it isn't real. For example, Sophia loves him in the dream, but she has no choice. She's a part of the controlled reality David has created. That's fundamentally different from real love. Real love involves another person's freedom, uncertainty, rejection, vulnerability, conflict, and the possibility of loss. David is afraid of all that. He's afraid of losing it. That's why the movie ultimately connects imperfection with meaning. If everything is guaranteed, nothing has genuine stakes. After you finish the movie, you know the answer to why David is alone in New York at the beginning of the movie. That empty city is what David's world actually looks like. Shallow and sad. And this is why I believe this whole sequence, the beginning of Vanilla Sky, is one of the best intros, because it tells us a story of the whole movie in just about 3 minutes. And once you rewatch the movie, you actually realize why he's alone, just like I said. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and yeah, see you around in the next video.